Hello and welcome to Caregiving Essentials. Today, we're talking about a sensitive but essential topic: grief support for aging parents. We will discuss the unique challenges of grieving, different types of grief support services that are available, as well as tips to choosing one for your parent. We will also provide some tips on how to help your parent cope with grief and continue to live a healthy life. Losing a loved one is one of life's most difficult challenges, and it can often feel even more overwhelming for our aging parents, especially for older adults who may be dealing with physical and emotional changes. But as caregivers, there are ways we can help them navigate this journey with love, understanding, and the right resources. Let's take a moment to talk about how aging can influence the grieving process and the unique challenges that aging parents face when grieving. Grief can manifest in many ways: sadness, anger, guilt, or even numbness. Additionally, older adults may be more prone to depression and anxiety, which can make grief even more difficult. They might feel isolated, experience heightened anxiety, or worry about their own mortality. The unfortunate loss of a spouse, close friend, or sibling can amplify feelings of isolation, which can make it difficult to find support from a friend during grief. Older adults may feel like their social circle is shrinking, leaving them unsure of how to rebuild those connections. Physical health issues can also influence grieving when aging. Lack of appetite, trouble sleeping, or fatigue can emerge. In some cases, older generations may feel pressure to be strong or suppress their emotions, making it harder for them to openly process their grief. As caregivers, it's important to understand that aging can complicate the grieving process, and allowing your parent more time, support, and reassurance to navigate their emotions. Let's break down the signs to watch for when your aging parent is experiencing grief. Grieving is a personal and varied experience, and many behaviors and emotions are part of a healthy grieving process. These can include sadness and crying. Feeling a deep sense of loss and expressing it through tears is normal and healthy. Fatigue or low energy. Grief often drains physical energy, leading to tiredness. Fluctuations in appetite or sleep. Temporary changes in eating and sleeping patterns are common during grief. Social withdrawal. Some individuals need time alone to process their emotions before re-engaging with others. These signs usually lessen over time as your parent adapts to the loss. It's important to provide emotional support and encouragement during this phase and all phases. Sometimes grief becomes more severe and begins to interfere with daily life. This is often referred to as complicated grief or prolonged grief disorder. Pay attention for the following signs in your parent. Prolonged sadness or apathy. If sadness lasts months without improvement, it could indicate prolonged grief. A lack of interest in previously enjoyed activities may also signal deeper emotional struggles. Extreme social withdrawal. Avoiding all social interactions or refusing to leave the house for extended periods is a red flag. Neglect of personal care. Neglecting personal hygiene, skipping meals, or refusing to take medications are common signs of distress. Frequent physical complaints without clear cause. Chronic headaches, stomach pain, or other ailments without a medical explanation may stem from grief-related stress. Expressions of hopelessness or guilt. Statements like "I should have done more" or "I'll never be happy again" are serious concerns. Signs of severe depression or anxiety. Restlessness, irritability, panic attacks, or persistent feelings of worthlessness could indicate depression or anxiety disorders. If you know someone who is depressed, you can call the nationwide number 988, which provides 24/7 support for mental health crises including depression. Grief is natural, but when it begins to interfere with your parent's ability to function or the grief affects their health, it's time to seek help. Symptoms like drastic weight loss, excessive sleep disturbances, or expressions of hopelessness require immediate attention. Reach out to a doctor, therapist, or grief counselor for guidance at your earliest convenience. Here are some specific scenarios where intervention is necessary. Severe or persistent physical symptoms. Loss of appetite leading to noticeable weight loss. Chronic sleep disturbances like insomnia or excessive sleeping. Persistent fatigue or lack of mobility. And suspected depression or anxiety disorders. If your parent appears unable to function normally, has persistent feelings of despair, or shows signs of panic attacks, it's critical to consult a mental health professional soon. Risk of self-harm. Any mention of self-harm, suicidal thoughts, or behaviors requires immediate medical attention. Call a doctor or a crisis hotline right away. Cognitive decline or confusion. If your parent seems increasingly forgetful, confused, or disoriented, grief may be exacerbating existing cognitive issues. Unresponsive to emotional support. If your efforts to provide comfort and encourage engagement seem ineffective, a professional therapist or counselor can offer strategies to help. If you notice any of these signs, it's crucial to act early. Reach out to a medical professional or grief counselor to ensure your parent gets the support they need. There are many resources available to help you and your parent navigate their grief journey. Community support groups are in many local senior centers and religious organizations. Some may offer grief counseling sessions that you can register your parent for. If you are tech-wise, you may also be interested in utilizing some apps for mental well-being such as Headspace, which offers guided meditations tailored for grief. BetterHelp offers online therapy sessions with licensed counselors. And MyTherapy provides medication reminders and health trackers. Also look into national hotlines organizations like the Grief Recovery Institute and AARP Grief Support Line. They may provide free resources and emotional support for your grieving parent. In addition to the tips mentioned above, there are a few other things that you can do to support your aging parent as they grieve. Be patient. Grief is a process that takes time. Don't expect your parent to feel better overnight. Be understanding. Your parent may be experiencing a wide range of emotions, including sadness, anger, and guilt. It's important to be understanding and supportive of their feelings. Encourage your parent to take care of themselves physically and emotionally. This includes eating healthy, getting enough sleep, and exercising regularly. Listen without judging. Create a safe space for your parent to express their emotions. Let them share memories, cry, or even sit in silence. Sometimes, just being present is the most powerful support you can offer. Provide gentle encouragement for social interaction. Loss can lead to isolation. Encourage your parent to stay connected with friends, attend community events, or join support groups for seniors who have experienced similar losses. Introduce creative outlets. Activities like journaling, painting, or gardening can be therapeutic. Suggest they explore these outlets to process their emotions and find moments of joy. And always stay alert to concerning signs. Watch for prolonged withdrawal, loss of interest in daily activities, or signs of severe depression. If these occur, it may be time to consult a medical professional or therapist. Losing a loved one is a difficult experience for anyone, but it can be especially challenging for our aging parents. By understanding the unique challenges that aging parents face and providing them with support and resources, you can help them through this difficult time. Also, remember, you are not alone. There are many people who care about you and your parent. And by working together, you can help your parent heal and move forward. If you or your loved one is grieving, please reach out for help and consult your parent's primary care physician. Don't forget, there are many resources available to support you. Please share this video with your friends and family to help spread awareness about grief support services for aging parents. And review the resources we provided in this video. They will also be in the description. Grief is deeply personal and can feel overwhelming. By understanding the unique ways grief affects older adults, you're taking the first step in providing compassionate care. Remember, healing takes time, and your patience and presence can make all the difference. We will be sure to have all the links in today's topics in the description box below. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice. If you have any concerns about your health or the health of a loved one, please consult with a doctor or other qualified healthcare provider. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe for more content on caregiving and aging gracefully. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.